showtime. Hey everybody, it's the Deer100 and welcome back to more of Pokémon Ultra Sun. Last time, we conquered our very first trial, Captain Alima's trial. We got ourselves a normal Elysium Z and we took down... And we took him down a Totem Gumshoes. This time, we're heading north to Route 3 when we were told that there was someone missing in the mist. I happened to pass under a moving shadow and got attacked by a wild bird Pokemon. What horrible little pests they are. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, I think it's about time that I meant to do this last episode but never had the chance, but now I have the excuse to do it. Since we were introduced into SOS battles, we can now potentially find more of them out in the wild. As of this point, past up to Verdant Cavern, we have 2 new Pokemon that we can find by finding them through Happiny or Pichu and Mime Jr. So let's get to it. First up, Pikachu! This Pokemon needs no introduction. An electric type, static for the ability, which is the better one to go for over Lightning Rod. It's very fast, it's fragile though, but it makes it up and having such great stats along the way. If you want my personal opinion, I think having it as a Pikachu for the time being might actually not be a bad idea. There is a potential held item that you will find later on in the game that will double this Pokemon's special attack stat. If you haven't figured it out already, Light Ball. And if you breed this Pikachu with another Pikachu, the Pikachu will potentially learn the move Volt Tackle, a physical offensive electric type move that will deal a third of recoil damage to yourself. So basically, it's kind of like the electric version of Double Edge. I like this move more than most people, but the problem I have with it is that if used incorrectly, this thing can be, well, a glass cannon really, because its defense stat is trash, but there's a lot of good things about this Pokemon to go for. If you have, it takes a little bit of some partial love for a Pikachu to evolve into a Pikachu, or if you caught it in a luxury ball, but if you can get a Pikachu, boom, you got a very good Pokemon down the road. Next up, Mr. Mime. A Psychic type Pokemon who turn into a Psychic Fairy type. I don't know how this thing is a Fairy type, but I don't deal with mimes. So, what's there about this thing that hasn't already been said already? Well, its stats are great. It has great special defense. In fact, this thing is actually a pretty good double wall if used correctly. Being able to learn Barrier, Reflect, and Light Screen naturally. In fact, giving this thing Reflect, and even throw up a barrier if you need to, this thing could be a great double wall that many moves will have to take a while to take a crack at it. Heck, with some great special offensive Psychic and Fairy type moves that it can learn naturally and even through TMs, not a whole lot else really needs to be said. If you haven't gotten already, or if you just try to evolve one from Mime Jr., give it a little bit of some time. It does evolve with Mimic at level 20, but as a Mr. Mime, this is a very good Pokemon. I like this thing more than most people. Originally, I wanted to use this on my team, but the only reason why I decided against it was because I actually have another Pokemon in mind to fit the role of a Fairy type, but we won't be seeing that for a little while later. So, it's a good Pokemon to have for the time being, but be mindful on how you use it. Okay. So now that we kind of got the gist of what we need to do, let's take care of some of these Pokemon head battles real quick. I'll get into the Pokemon we're talking about here on the north of the bridge on Route 3, because Route 3 actually has 2 sections. Don't worry, those other Pokemon will have time to shine soon enough. Don't you worry, hey, your itty bitty heads. What was I thinking? Yeah. I didn't think this part through, did I? But then again, this kind of... Oh, for the love of! I swear, guys, I'm not doing this on purpose. I probably need to find a better connector for this thing or something. I have to maybe look around at... I'll figure something out later. But now I'm thinking about it, Rowlet's actually on the verge of evolving. If it evolves in this episode, I'll cover its evolution as well as the other starter's evolution in the next episode. Mostly because that... stupid old me hasn't quite gotten that clued in yet. Yeah. I'm gonna put Furfrou in the front. I know I haven't really been using some of the other Pokemon like I probably should be, but I'm only using them as fodder, really. Ooh, a heal ball, that'll come in handy. Just thought that there was something else from over here. Okay, I'm kind of overdue for talking about this, so what do you say we go ahead and talk about the 3 Pokemon that we can find here on the northern part of Route 3? So, let's get to it. Starting things off, Mankey. A pure fighting type Pokemon that is a classic, but dang does this thing live up to some expectations. This is regarded as used to be one of the fastest fighting type Pokemon ever, but I think it now just kind of got nerfed a bit over time. If you want my personal opinion on Mankey, even though for someone who's used one for myself in a past Let's Play, Mankey definitely lives up to its name. Probably the better ability to go for is probably going to have to be either Vital Spirit or Defiant. The reason of why I don't recommend Angry Point is because of how fragile it is and how low its HP stat is in comparison to some of the others. This one is hard to use. The only reason of why I would recommend this is because you will be encountering some Pokemon that are actually physically weaker than you would think in terms of defense-wise. But just be mindful that this thing does have a little bit of some nerfs into it, like, say, how fragile it is and how Fairy has the advantage over fighting types. So, if you can get by all in the fact that this thing can be hard to use from time to time, it can be a good Pokemon to have. Next up, in ambushes only, you have 2 counterparts, and from one can be found in Ultra Sun and one in Ultra Moon. In my case, Rufflet. Oh, wait. Timeout. For a very good reason. Let me set this down. Because... never mind! Oh, you know what? It's actually level 18 in this game. Oops. Well, I got caught with my pants down. Anyway, where was I? That's how we're finding Stardust. Oh yes, that's right. Rufflet! A normal flying type Pokemon then when I consider him to be one of the better of the normal flying types. This is a very... I kind of consider this to be like a Gen 5 version of Spearow. But the problem is, this thing evolves at a very late level! Why? to be fair, it was like this from Black and White, and they made things a little bit easier to evolve Pokemon in this particular generation and onward. But seriously though, why did these things have to evolve at level 68? Never mind. That's for another Pokemon. But in all seriousness, Rufflet is probably one of the better Pokemon to go for if you're looking for a normal flying type. Sheer Force is probably one of the better abilities, because even though that Hustle has some great use for its attack stat, it lowers its accuracy. The only real way how you can counter this is that if you have moves that guarantee a hit. Unfortunately, there's not much. I guess Keen Eye or maybe even Sheer Force will probably be one of the better abilities to go for, but unfortunately, that's about where all the real positives end. It takes a long time for this thing to reach its full potential, and I do love this thing to death. It just takes so dang long to reach its fullest potential. Ultra Moon's counterpart is arguably one of the more interesting Pokemons. Volibeye, a dark flying type that specializes in special defense and defense. So basically, it's a flying version of Umbreon, only with its special defense stats flipped. This one is hard to use, personally. I tried using one myself, but I can't really say a lot of good things about it. It's kind of nice that they're trying to have a really good defensive Pokemon that has some pretty nice attack bonuses from flying types and dark types. But what is the point of having good special offensive flying and dark type moves if its special attack stat is the worst one of them all? It makes it up for having a really nice ability of Overcoat, which prevents it getting damaged from sandstorms and hail. Plus, its big pegs and weak armor are pretty nice, which prevents one of them from lowering their defense stats. But a trade-off for this is that the other one, while it does get hit by physical offensive moves, it does lower its defense stat, which is a correction on my part, but it raises its speed immensely. Its speed is average, but that's about all I was ever really going for, so a good flying type Pokemon, just not really the best one that I would recommend. Okay. Hello. Nebby! Nebby, come back! Nebby, come back! You can blame it all on me! Nah. I'm a little bit out of practice on that one, but I didn't plan that one, I really. Ah! Derek! Nebby, got out of my bag again. But why would I want to go in that cave? And right after I got into so much trouble on the bridge, too. Oh, what if a wild Pokemon attacks it? Doesn't have any moves it can use to battle. Here we go, having to play babysitter. Huh? If you want to train the Pokemon, you're gonna want to use it in Roto experience points. So that pretty much has been given to us by default. In fact, now I'm thinking about it, could we find any new Pokemon out here? I'll probably find out about that later. My girlfriend always disappears somewhere. Maybe she's the type who can't help wandering off when she spots something interesting. That sounds like a personal problem. Oh, hello there. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? I have a request to ask a trainer. Would you mind having a battle with me? Oh, that's wonderful to hear. My name is Meredith. I'm an aspiring actress, you see. I'll be imitating the various styles of Oricorio to work on portraying different characters. So if you don't mind a little demonstration... Alright, let's go. Meredith is here to get this party pumped. I'll be cheering us both to do our best. Now, thinking about it, I'll have to come back to this location later, because I could have sworn that there might have been a Pokemon or two in here that we could potentially find, but I guess it's really nothing important as of right now, but Oricorio! It's a very interesting Pokemon that we'll be getting into a little while later. Ah, yes! Getting a 1.5 times bonus from that. Turn on tail whip. No! Veneer's to level 15. Ladybug's at level 15. Oh, we're gonna learn Mach Punch! You know what? Screw Supersonic. Terrible accuracy on it. Peach is level 14. Garuba's a level 15. Unless even though I was so pumped up and full of cheer, you practically did nothing! But I guess that all goes to show for what happens when you mess with someone like me. Yep, that's my pom-pom style performance, demonstrated in battle. I think I really get the kind of character now. Again! You did nothing! Thanks a lot for this. Alright, I've got to go find some more styles to study. Alola! Oh. Wait, is that it? I practically did nothing for this one. Might as well get something out of it. Yeah. Don't need to see it. Okay. Ooh, Poison Barb! That boosts the power of poison type moves. While talking about the Pokemon that we can find out at the northern part of Route 3, we found a Sharpbeak that raises the attack stat of, well, that boosts the power of flying type moves, excuse me. Ooh, a Metapod! Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe there was this whole location that I missed. Oh god, it is! Well, I'm gonna be talking about this place later. But there is a point a little bit later on that I will potentially be coming back to this place. But we'll see how it goes. He's looking for me. He's so happy to see him search for me. Proving how much he loves me. Keep looking for me, baby. Lady? What if he's in potential danger? How are you going to approach him from then? You can't! I should probably switch around a little bit, because this is getting a little ridiculous. Why are you not a Butterfree yet? This is such bull. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch out to Gruben. He could use a little bit of some time to shine. So we went into this cave. Whoa. An escape rope. Maybe I should have brought some repellers with me. But I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it? Actually, do I even have... Nope, I don't. So... awkward! I guess then maybe a little bit later on I'll talk more about this place maybe in the next episode or something. Because stupid me didn't get things properly planned out for this. Hey, Cosmog. Phew, running around like this sure is tiring. Whoa, so the people of Lille meet in places like this too, huh? Calm yourself, Sosie. There's only one thing we're here to confirm. Let's find someone strong enough to protect the blinding one. Let us see if you might be the one. So, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you'll be facing off against one of these two knuckleheads. In my case, it'll be Dulce. In Ultra Moon, it would be Soleria, I think how it is. Or Zazie. Nah, never mind, not important. His first Pokemon! Furfrou, level 13, normal type, fur coat for the ability. With ground, sand attack, baby doll eyes, and headbutt. This is a very good Pokemon, and a very good choice to go for. I like how Dulce just stands there like he's all... I am standing here like I am in an attention position in the band. And in the military. I shall stand here and do nothing while I watch my Furfrou get him mud thrown in the face while I throw sand in his face. That's my job. Alright, I gotta switch things up a little bit, because this is getting me nowhere. Alright. Time to get myself protected. It's better protected against physical attacks. Alright, go for the Brick Break. Wow, that did nothing! Alright. Switching it up to Swift. That's better. My reflex wore off already. Wow. Well, this is awkward. Here we go. He's doing something, but not much. Alright. One more hit and it's done for. But here we can't even see the eyes. What? I don't know. Never mind. Alright. Baneri's at level 16. Very good. Quick attack. Yeah, I'll get rid of Foresight. And I will gladly give him some tender love and care. Ooh, Spark! Yes! A physically offensive instead of electric-type move that has a chance of dealing a paralysis? What's not to like? Rowlet's level 17. Peach is a level 15. Furfrou's level 16. I don't understand. What's not to understand? Oh. Okay, it's 17. So, oops. Darte. I don't care what anyone says, but this evolution jingle is very catchy. The Narcissus Pokemon is a clean freak. If you don't groom it diligently, it will stop listening to you. Ugh. What do you say we... that's not what we want. Yeah, you go, buddy. You know, I kind of want to raise Bunir's affection real quick. Because... I think if you just keep doing this on a regular basis, it'll continue to raise... The affection on your Pokemon will continue to rise, and those that usually evolve through happiness, like Lil Putty here, will do wonders for you. Let's get you a sky color one. Oh, that did something. Whoa! Don't think I've ever recalled seeing that happen before. I see. So that is a Pokemon battle. We have tried to investigate what it meant to battle a Pokemon, but it is quite different when you did it yourself. It seems that the Pokeball we tried to create has worked properly to capture as a Pokemon here in Alola. It has seen for myself how strong you are, young Alolan trainer. But Dolls, what are we gonna do? Trainer, you should know that this is this one here warps away if it is threatened in any way. And the holes that are torn apart as a result invited dangerous beings into this world. But perhaps things will be alright as long as there are trainers like you in Alola. But what about that girl, though? That girl should have nothing to do with our investigations, nor this Pokemon of hers. As long as there's no one who is foolish enough to open a path that could lead here to Megalo Tower. So let's carry on, Zuzi. Got ourselves a heal ball right here. Always nice to have. Oh, right. Things I do to try to get by, but unfortunately it just keeps it blowing up in my face. Let's just get Cosmog and get out of here. Oh, you! Thank you, Derek. And I should thank Ruben, too. Here, let me at least do this. Yes! You know, I read something interesting in a book once. He said the Pokemon called Oricorio changed appearance by feeding on the nectar from different types of flowers. It's not actually evolving, but undergoing a so-called form change. Isn't it interesting? I thought it was anyway. Back in the bag, please, Nebby. I know there aren't many people around to see you here, but that's hardly an excuse. And I guess I should be going now. The professor will probably be worried about the way we just disappeared on him. Hey, Derek! Oh, and Lily's with you too. What are you up to, Hal? Just finished up my trial. Ha! Hey, Derek! I want to see if I really learned anything from my trial. Let me battle you again. Yep. Don't worry. really had our backs for this. Trainer Hal has 3 Pokemon in his team. His first Pokemon, Lille, at level 13, pure water type, Torrent for the ability, holding the Citrus Berry. Water Gun grounds, disarming his voice and baby doll eyes. Or he would have a Rowlet, level 13, grass flying type, Overgrow for the ability, holding the Citrus Berry. With Leafage, Growl, Peck, and Astonish if you have chosen a Litten. Or it would be a Litten, level 13, pure fire type, Blaze for the ability, holding the Citrus Berry. With Ember, Growl, and Lick, and Leer if you have chosen Lille. I'm actually kind of glad that this happened because Bug Bite is a move that is going to come to some very good use. Like so. You steal a Pokemon's berry. So ha ha ha. Alright. Next up, Noibat, level 11, flying dragon type, infiltrator for the ability, with supersonic tackle, absorb, and gust. Not a bad Noibat, to be more precise. I just hope it just doesn't make us be driven batty. You know what? Screw it. Going for the nasty plot. Here we go. Nice. Alright. And finally, his last Pokemon is going to be Pikachu, a level 16. Excuse me. A level 12 pure electric type, static for the ability, with Thundershock, Ground, Play Nice, and Quick Attack. Let's see here. Yep, Ladybug, you're getting caught out, buddy. The only real threatening move to really be careful with is Thundershock and Play Nice. But other than that, you're good. And just don't give it any physical contacts. That's why I recommend not using physical moves on this thing. And please don't paralyze me while we're in the middle of a battle. Thank you. There we go. Whew. Oh man, I want to show off on Pokemon's best side more. You're fine. So you and me both did beat that Torrent Pokemon, huh, Derek? Looks like we're getting here pretty strong. And I'm not stopping now. I'm going to use this momentum to beat my old Gramps, too. Hey there, Derek! No, I could count on you, yeah! Thanks for tracking Lily down for me. What's this then? How, you finished your first trial too? I bet you used some styling moves, yeah? All thanks to Lille. What about your Pikachu and Noibat? Some friend you are. All of us are probably rubbing his hands together in glee right about now. Oh yeah! What do you mean? It's all part of the trials, yeah? After you clear one island's trial, you gotta battle the island's kahuna. Taking on the island kahuna in battle is called the Grand Trial. For someone like me who's searching Pokemon moves, nothing could be better than the chance and to see some more fierce Pokemon battles. Woo! I don't know about fierce. I'll be the judge of that. Come on, back to Iki Town. Catch that tailwind and blast through Route 3. We have a big fight coming up. I mean, we have a really big fight coming up. We're not going to do that, though. Because I'm actually a little bit overtimed. But then again, I've even had to stub my toe on something that I probably should have seen from before, but oh well, it's not gonna hurt anything. So, I guess with all that said and done, we are gonna go ahead and end things off right here. So, next time on Pokemon Ultra Sun, we explore more Route 3, see what all it has to offer, and see what the other side of the bridge has in store for us, alright? See you guys then.